was extremely ill.
You have to tell me where he was, what he was doing.
It was his decision to go in. It's something they termed the shimmer.
I think the two things that struck me most about the book, I mean, there are lots of things you could take from it, was the sense of originality of it. I just felt I hadn't read anything like it before, and that's always striking, and yeah, seductive. And the other was the world it created, which was to do with visuals, and it was also, for me, to do with tone. It has a kind of, not exactly surrealistic, but more like dreamlike tone, and the originality and the tone really pulled me in and held me and stayed with me as well.
We've sent in drones and teams of people, but nothing comes back.
But something has.
You're a biologist. You served in the military.
If I knew what happened, I could save his life.
I like working in science fiction because science fiction gives you permissions. It just arrives with a set of permissions in terms of the kinds of ideas you can put in there and the kinds of imaginative leaps you can make, and it's fluid. And science fiction just says, bring it, you know, whatever you want. I've many times been watching or reading science fiction and been aware that, say, in the television series, whatever it is, Battlestar Galactica or Star Trek, there is a clear allegory going on to do with some current political situation or something that is being talked about at the moment, artificial intelligence or big data or personal freedoms or Big Brother state or whatever it is. And science fiction just comfortably just lets it all in. So I like sci-fi for that reason. I feel quite comfortable there.
The boundary's getting bigger, it's expanding. We're talking cities, states.
You need to know what's inside. So do I.
At that themic heart of Annihilation, it's a film about self-destruction. And self-destruction could include psychological self-destruction, you know, self-destruction via behavior, human behavior. But it could also include cancer, because cancer is one's own body attacking itself effectively. It might be caused by something external like smoking, but in the end it's a tumor of one's own cells that is causing the problem. So anything that fitted into self-destruction worked themically, I suppose. It's also got something else, which is that not all self-destruction is quote unquote bad. I think one could say reasonably that certain kinds of self-destructive behavior are bad and cancer is bad, but the life cycle of a cell, which is happening the whole time within our bodies, is not bad. It's part of the restructuring of the body and the keeping alive of the body. And so this film tried to look in a holistic way at self-destruction.
It's destroying everything.
It's not destroying. It's making something new.